Hello everybody, I'm here in the RDF and I'm going to be doing a tutorial on advanced redstone. So, let's say you want to get your redstone output to go through, but only when there is a button pressed. Well, you can with the exhibitor or a transistor. See, what this is if I turn this on, nothing will happen on the output until I press this lever. See any of these? I can just do this one and just press the lever. And that's very helpful. But I'm also going to show another thing off. Also, the way this works is a torch in the front, torch in the back. Your input has to be inverted. And you have to have redstone all along the top to turn these torches off and allow the output through. Now, let's say you want to store your output. You would just place blocks like this, sort of like weird snake thing. Put some redstone up here, and put your repeater there. Then place 2 blocks up, place 1 more up, and place a sticky piston. Put a button on this guy. Put redstone here, 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 and make another repeater right there. Now what this is going to do is it's going to create an infinite cycle back into the repeater when something is put through it. So let's turn on the exhibitor. And so now we have constant stream once you press the button. So now the data is stored. Pretty nice. See, just bring your output wherever you need to. And also you can easily clear it just by pressing the button. So that's some advanced redstone for you. Next thing I'm going to show you is an adder, and that uses the concept of binary. Now the way binary works is each one of these is a number or a digit. In binary it's all ones and zeros. So right now these would be 0, 0, 0, 0. But if I want to make the number 1 in binary, I'd throw the switch down, which would make it a 1. So right now I'd have 0, 0, 0, 1, and that would give me the number 1. If I wanted number 2, I'd throw this switch down and give me 0, 0, 1, 0, and that's number 2 in binary. But if you want a number 3, you just add them together. So right now we have 0, 0, 1, 1, which is 2 plus 1, and that's 3. And all binary is duplicate or multiplying by 2. So this is 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16. It just keeps going on and on and on. So if I wanted the number 16 to be 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So that's what the next thing we're going to be doing does. So this is what we're going to be using. It's called an adder. I'll recreate it over here so you guys know how to make it. All it is this. Like a little X. Put torches here, 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 and here. Oh yeah, and one more, right here. And put redstone in that fashion. Alright. And now go 1, 2, 3 blocks away. Put redstones like that. And put a block there, 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 and there. So put redstone along here, and then leave it the way it is. Now make this another X with nearly the same design, except the torch coming out the back. Kind of complicated, but you'll get used to it. You put one more block here, put it down into there. The only reason you would need this is if you had world edit. Otherwise, just this is what makes it stackable. And I'll go over that in a minute. So here's our two inputs. Now think of this, it's hard to explain, but think of this as number 1 and number 2, like this. Think of them more like this. Alright, so this right here is 1, like like A. Oh, let's think of this as A. And it's the number 1 in binary. And think of this one over here as B. It's the number 1 in binary, because this entire thing, think of it as 1 in binary. So we'll put the number 1 here. So now think of this. We're adding A1 plus B1. And what are we going to get? We're going to get 2. And so this is what we got. I'll decode this. I'll show you what this is. Okay, remember back on the chart how 2 is a 1, 0. We got 1 over here, 0 over here. Off, on. Now we can make this into an even bigger adder that adds bigger numbers. I'll show you how to do that right now. All we do, place another block here, place a piece of redstone right here, and go do the exact same thing we did last time. Alright, we're back. So, pretty much, all we did was recreate what we had over here, except we just put this one block here with these 2 redstone here, which I showed you over here. That's all we did, was the exact same thing. But now this thing can add even more. So now I'll explain what this is. See, that was 1. This is 2. And this is the same thing. Think of this as B and this is A. B, A. So now I can add B2 plus, let's do A1. So it's 2 plus 1. That's 3. And remember what 3 was? That was 1, 1. And look at that. That's what we got. 1, 1. That's a very simple concept. Now, sorry, getting kind of tired. Let's do B1 or B2 plus A2. What do you think we're going to get? We're going to get 8. Because 2 plus 2 is 8. And that's what we got. See, if I bring this out, or no, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. 4. And that's what we got. 4 in binary was 1, 2, 4. So we got this one right here. This should be on. And that's what it is. It's on. Now there's one last thing I want to show you. Is that you can decode this into decimal. And what decimal is that's our way of counting. That's how an average person counts. And I'll be making one of these right now. Now the way you make a decoder is you put blocks like this, one block for each input, one there, a block here, here, and here, and then we turn all this off, and we just turn on one of the ones, B or A, doesn't matter. So now our input is 1. So when you have it on 1, you find which one is turned on, and you put a torch here. That will turn it off. And then for the other ones, if they're off, you put the torch there. You cover it with blocks, and you put some redstone on top. You put that there, and you put that there. And now this is our output. And now watch. It's on right now. When I change it to something else, let's say nothing, it's off. When I change it to 2, which is A plus B, A1 plus B1, it's off. It's always going to be off because one of these torches is going to be on unless it's set perfectly for that. So now, our next number, you put a block here, 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 put torches off to the side, remember, block here, block here, block here. So now our next number is 2, which we already have pre-programmed in there. I don't need to go and program it. Put a block right on top of there. That will turn it off. Put redstone there. Redstone torch there. Cover it with blocks. And just put redstone on top. Put a redstone torch there. 2 blocks. That's our output. So now when we have 2 on, right off the bat. And now, let's make a 3. We had 2B plus 1A, that will make a 3. So now this is a little bit different. Now you just put a redstone piece there, there. You can alternate redstone and I can't think, repeaters. And do exactly what we do every time. Alright, now and there. I'll cover up the top. Put redstone all on the top. Put a torch down. That's our output. And then our last one, which would be 4. Or actually our last one would be 8, but I don't want to go any further because I'm lazy. So 4. Or no, wait, our last one would be 4. Because we can't do any more because we don't have enough outputs. Alright. So our next would just be this, 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 block, 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 torch, 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 block, 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 torch on the bottom, torch off the side, torch off the side. And now you can actually see a pattern here. On the block, off the block, on the block, off the block. You could do that for infinity if you wanted to, if you were making a whole bunch of these. And now you could just put redstone on there. Put a torch off the side. There you go. So now, each one of these has its own output. I can do 1. See, 1 has its own output. 2. And so on and so forth. Now all of this could be hooked up to a 7-segment display, which isn't advanced Redstone, so I'm not going to be putting it in this tutorial or anything. But I hope you make something interesting out of all the things I taught you today. Might be able to make something cool. Plus a video replay if you do. Bye.